Howdy, this is Blue Otter. Today we are playing 2 Point Museum in Pointy Mountain in the Fantasy Finds DLC. So last time we did have a momentary crisis with our sea. I'm wondering if that's going to be enough space for what I want to do. Okay. Everything looked a little bit bigger when I had my plans written out. All right, so I'm going to move things around just a little bit in here, because I kind of want this to be the big area, and I kind of felt like the big battle area. And I kind of felt like, even though I spent so much time trying to get the dragon to adequately fit in here, and I think I might still have stuff, but I also felt like at the same time, this might fit better like right here. I'm gonna need to move some stuff around, and I'm not gonna be able to put it right there. Okay, so we're gonna move it there because I felt like the throne felt like it fit better inside the palace, inside the castle, I mean. So we're just gonna move these. Now, this thing just needed to be near any pristine fantasy exhibit, which I have that. I think I might just go ahead and leave that there. What does this thing need? Besides being finished, just buy a pristine fantasy exhibit. That's fine. Okay, Troll's gonna move over here.
The cafe offers a range of food and drink at alarmingly affordable prices.
So we're going to have this, move this over here. Yeah, just like that. It needs to be, hold on, it needs to be near a pristine fantasy exhibit. What does this one need? Near a pristine fantasy exhibit. Why does everything want to be near a pristine fantasy exhibit? You know what? Let's see if we can get a second flying carpet. No, that needs to be yeah, Elvish. Oh, we have that. Does he? You know, I'm not even gonna question it. First aid. Let's do a detailed. Send them on that expedition, please. Although that also works.
The expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
Well, that right there. This should go like right here, I think. And we'll copy this one, because that gives me the opportunity to have a lot more. I might change that coloration a little bit. We'll do some lines. Moles. Why can we have just 2 seconds without having an issue, please? Fill that in. There we go. There's one mole, but I don't think that they can steal the fish.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
So let's come over here. Yeah, definitely need to ramp up my security in place. Can't do anything there because I've got the wall there, but we can do a bit of that. So glad that that can fit inside now. Yeah. You're not going to get that. Where's another security officer? I think he's going to go get him. Yeah.
On 2 Point Radio. Welcome through the
honestly, that's an extra 20,000.
Talking to you, not at you, on 2 Point Radio. We've got a cracking show for you today, so breathe deep.
Yeah, we can do exhibit showcase. That's fine. Are we done with because the last time that went off, yeah, that makes me nervous. That was a little too close.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
All right, let's go and see what we have. I mean, I've got one already. Was it not? It was pristine.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
All right, let's do that. Okay, we can sell any flying fit. Why is it not letting me sell? There. Anything that's not okay. Well, that one we might keep. Where? I swear that guy does not want to stay in that aquarium. Okay, I wanted to come over here. We're going to do for science this right there.
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
And then I want to...
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
Yeah, I thought I had a little bit more space than this. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought I definitely had more space than this. Let's see if we can make this work though.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
I want to go like, hold on, we can do maybe have this. Like, so we'll have that go down. I don't know what that steel is. We'll have it like that.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help.
And then I would like, this is going to go to like right about like here. Okay, I think I can still get this to work. We'll have this be like right here. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't feel like it can get around this.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded.
Unreachable item, but why? Why is it unreachable? I mean, okay. I don't get it. I want that.
Excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
Now we're just gonna have a little bit of, I want this to look like a little bit of a lake. Might even have like a little spring or something there. Okay, then I want to have this. Go there. We'll have this come. I've got to fix a couple things. That.
Good morning. I'm Chef Ricky, and Flavortown.
There we
is
go.
the place that
Let's
I call
pull
home.
that back.
The other
Nope.
day, I was perusing through my cookery
Line.
notes and was struck by a tip from DJ Sous Chef. A complete bite contains sweet, savory, slimy, sour, and crunchy. It's a great way to
Okay.
think about eating.
Now
Lately, I've been crumbling
we're gonna go
crackers
through
all over
and
my
do-
and I'll tell you what, oh, it's been crunchy.
the bridge.
The camera
And we'll
roll
put
is
that
currently
right
online.
there.
Don't do anything funny.
Because get it, it's a troll bridge. All right, so we can do that right there, and then we'll have. So yeah, even though this is water, I mean it's the illusion. So these people are going to be able to basically walk on water. I'm fine with that. We'll have that, and then we'll do there near a blacksmith column. I'll put that right there. Let's go over to science, and we're gonna put. Can we fit that like?
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
No, don't have enough space for that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now we just need a little bit more decoration buzz. We'd have that. And there is some barrels.
Guests are prepared for certain levels
And
of
we'll
monotony,
do.
but they're not prepared for this.
Orbit. There we go. That should be good. All right, for this, I want two things. I want the cave. We'll do the cave ray because I don't have access to the other one. Go ahead and paint all of that. I do that. We get all that. Yeah, okay. So that is a cave. And then we're just going to paint here to here.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Yeah, I need that partition wall that goes into fantasy right here. Yeah, right there. That looks perfect. That is exactly what I want. I still have to do that. Then the other thing I wanted to do is we're going to do this as lake. Of course it's going to do that. Grab that.
Attention, guests are feeling thirsty. Please panic accordingly.
Of course, every time I want to do something, yeah, we'll just... You know what? Yep, I don't see it. Do you? There, not there. Doesn't exist. I'll figure something out. Actually, you know, it probably wouldn't hurt to just have that.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
Because I think this would be a good spot for like some crates and barrels and stuff. All right, over here, I want to do some botany exhibits. Specifically, I want things that I don't have access to. I want this one. And I don't have access to it. Do I even remember where that is?
Ship's silent secret is longer exposure.
Yeah, let's look and see if I can figure it out. Because it might be over here. Let's... Well, I know what's there. That's not what I was wanting. It's an obstruction. Vintage vestiges. You know, I need something from here anyway, so let's go ahead and see if we can't grab that. Nothing in there. I just want someone that's high level. And we can send Amber. That will work. And let's haggle that. You know what? Let's get some XP so we can maybe get them leveled up a little bit more.
Your co-workers grumbles.
Okay, this is going to be...
Guests needing the toilet are reminded that you'd rather go at home. Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
We have 1 coin there. We'll do a second coin over here. This honestly needs to go like right there. And this can be like right here. I need to get some info stands.
They may need dislodging.
For right now, that might be it. Any fantasy? This just needs decoration. We have that. We'll do maybe like make it look like there's a maybe a small house that was here or
The
something.
museum is objectively unattractive. We need better, more attractive objects.
Put that there. Actually, you know what? Instead of that, let's put in
The expedition team have returned. We'll know more the next time we go there.
some merchant crates. And these are new items. We can just quickly go down. These just get some extra banners. I can't wait until they can get to the point where the modded items can be nested. We'll do that, and then we can do the
Not be enough information stands.
hanging torch
Feeling bemused.
there and there. Because a lot of this is going to be a matter of putting in... this thing wants the lava statue.
Before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
I thought it was right here. Maybe... no, maybe it's general. Not semicolon lava. There we go. There we go. Because this whole thing is going to be like...
Guests desperate for the toilet are reminded that you have so much to look forward to.
And then we do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You're back with Ricky when it's time for a story from the Book of Hawthorne. Nowadays, I get bored so easily, even with a talking microwave and more scarves than a man could wear. But in my youth, we'd make
There we
do
go.
with
And then we can
I still
do...
remember those long days at the racetrack playing chicken. Of course, we called it chicken as horses were in short supply, and it was custom to ride several chickens dressed in a trench coat. Oh, I miss those chickens.
Unopened crates are bad luck. Did you know that?
So it'd be like that, and we could do... Actually, we'd probably just do this. Move this, like, right here. And then we just need... Yeah, near a hanging fantasy torch. Well, we can put that, like, right there. All right, then we just need to make sure that everything's got
Because it is.
a donation bin available. Everything except for that, because this thing doesn't need one, but where does it need? Near a blacksmith column. We're gonna have those as like endpoints.
The gift shop is fantastic value. Isn't that strange?
I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, obviously there's still more that we need to have.
Our collection of fantasy exhibits is being inspected. Please welcome the collector to the museum. Happy shopping.
Let's make that right there. We can have this. Be right there. Okay. I think that's good. Then the only other thing we need is we just need fill tool right there, and then dirt with a line.
Is someone going to open that crate? Just say.
I will get to it when I get to it, and not a moment before. There we go. That.
announcement. Information stands are there to explain exhibits. Unless they're not there, then they won't.
There, and we'll have... Actually, that needs to go there. Line. Nope. That's line. Perfect.
Attention. If you're desperate for the toilet, it could be worse. You could
Okay.
run already.
Now we can go answer the crates. Still have a few things to get out of there. That's not what I wanted. We're gonna just send that to inventory. I want this item. Let's do that. Let's also get some XP detailed.
We're nearing the end of today's.
Okay, let's start this. I don't think it's in Bungle Burrows. It might be in the Netherworld. I don't think it will be, but I could be mistaken. That's got a man-eating plant. First object, no. You know, I need the haunted armor anyway. You know, I don't have a supernatural person that can do that anyway. It might be here. No, I don't think it is. I think it's got to be here somewhere. That's the ice crystal. What about here? No. You know, it could also be edible plants. Yeah, it could also be down this way. Hold on. Do I have minimum 5 ranks? But I need someone that's got survival. Okay.
Next? Well, I'll be heading back to the Orb Foundation's Museum of Spherical Goodness to learn more about this almighty orb I've been hearing so much about. Listen to me.
Okay, what is in here? That just needs more decoration buzz. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Attention. It doesn't matter how hungry you are, do not eat the exhibits.
We have these. Okay, Bogeyman. We've only got, I think, this bathroom and this bathroom. I have not added any additional bathrooms yet. And frankly, we're just going to do a quick security door right there. We're going to move this like right out here.
Please enjoy the botany exhibits while you can. None of you are going to last forever.
It might be the actual wall itself. We're just gonna... That's the door. Are we still? Yeah, we still have being targeted.
We apologize for the insufficient number of information stands.
Yeah, we're going to decline that. See, the dilemma, a whole story without warning or written notice. One of the crew falls a great distance into a deep hole disguised by the foliage. Let them climb out, climb down, help them. Emergency help, survival skills. I always like to do these when we do that. Team leap into action, extracting their crewmate and applying the necessary medical aid. Now that's teamwork. Plus 5% XP. Yeah, so there's one guy.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
As long as we're being targeted. I'm not going to let up. And then this thing just needs to have that. I think some of the modders are working on trying to get this to have the security gate integrated. It's just not there yet. See, there, he's been revealed. And one of these guys might... Oh, no, it's the guy behind him. Let's do...
Guests are reminded that fantasy exhibits are extraordinary by definition. Amazing.
Just like that. Please stop targeting me. It's one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm going to do a sandbox run. There we go. Here's the next one. Oh, you know what? I've already moved everything in there and then... Okay, well, there's a cave painting corner. But now I was going to put it like right in this corner, but I've kind of locked myself out of that area. So I can't really do that now. But that gets me that one.
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
All right, over here.
New to the Crumly non-meat, non-veg, non-taste range. It's Crumly Crumb Pie. A delicious crumble base packed with sumptuous powdered
No, not that one. We can do...
Crumbly's patented mix of singed butter, sugar, and flour ensures each mouthful is packed with stodgy blandness.
2 lines right there.
So don't settle for crumbs. Have a crumbly crumb pie instead. Just like Mama used to make.
That's a variegated. That one will look good right here. And let's see, we could do some ferns. With some tusks, and we'll do like a couple rocks. Okay, we've still got those things. Let's see. Yeah, these are new.
About alien life norms.
New vine branches. We just got to get these. And one more. Yeah. We'll do that. I'm going to put these two. That's cheesy gubbins. This one's the gold.
Guests are thrilled with the price of the cafe. Should we be happy about that?
And let's see, what else do we have? We have here, we can also do the gold vein. Do gold vein right here behind. Yeah, goblins love gold. All right, I think that's going to be pretty solid. Let's grab that. Paint. And even though this is covering up,
Period was absolutely ages ago.
there we go. There's that. And then we're going to do one quick change to this. We'll have that, and then we'll just do some quick ruins there.
We ask that you remain crime-free while security takes a break.
There we go. And then we just need this to go back to cave. Right there. Beautiful. Okay, so with that, I do think that I also need some benches.
Announcement. Information stands are there to explain exhibits. Unless they're not there, then they won't.
We can have a seat right there. We'll put this like right there, and this one we'll put like right over here. I usually forget that people need to sit down. That covers that. Here we can have a seat there. I thought about having a staff door here, but I think this should be close enough. And that creates my entire Temple Run section. And we have this area. We have a little house ruins. Last bit of stuff that we need in here is I need to make sure this is all properly covered. Put one there. This one is apparently too far. Ooh, that's dangerous.
Botany exhibits are maintained by our experts. Do not feel free to get involved.
That's risky. I mean, I could do a very, very small. What's the minimum size for a security room, for a camera room? Has to be 3x2. Let's do that then. Camera room.
Our gift shop has low prices. It's the gift that keeps on gifting.
I mean, if that's the minimum size, we've got to have it. Definitely got priorities here. Coffee, donuts. Radar.
We apologize for the insufficient number of information stands. I'll update when we have more information.
See, there's the periscope. Loudspeaker. And we have to have this thing.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
Okay, here's what we're going to do, though. I'm going to extend this out to here. Move this door right here. Is that big enough? That's big enough for 4. Then we need... add a door there. We'll paint... and then we'll just paint this.
Guests should be thirsty for knowledge, not literally thirsty.
There we go. Then we can add our security system in here.
Harrison Wolf on 2-Point Radio. Come in 2-Point County. This is Harrison Wolf broadcasting.
There we go.
live
And
on
we'll just
2-Point
have...
Radio. It's time to hunker down in the radio bunker and take
I see
a
one that I
deep
missed.
breath. The air is unfiltered, and so is this next song.
There we go. That should be... so yeah, we had to do a little bit of a workaround for that. That's for 5. That's for 4. I've got a specific plan for that one. And then we'll add... there.
Guests are reminded that fossils are not boring, just dusty.
Okay, there was something else I was going to put down here. Yeah, if I can get a chance for it. There's a haunted item I'm going to put over there. Okay. Let's maybe... what do you mean near pristine? Oh, because...
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them.
my bad. I moved that. Put it right there. With the floor, we're gonna paint that back in. This might go down a little bit easier.
You can
Maybe
lead
not.
guests to a watery exhibit.
And then we fill that in. There we go. That's probably about as close as we're going to be able to get. And then over here, I'm going to have a couple of plants. Specifically, I'm looking at the wiener trees, syrup tree, cliffhanger plant, if I can ever find it. Actually, cliffhanger would be a great way to hide this. Copy this. Can I can't. I could fit 2 right there. Which means I don't need this here, but I could fit this right there.
You are prohibited from bringing food into the museum and encouraged to make do with what we have.
Okay, there was another piece. Yeah, that right there. I think that's my big achievement for today, is getting that all up and ready. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have the mine. We have that. We've had to add a security over here just because this little corner was just a smidge out of place. We also did this. I was thinking I had like to this much space, but I think I can make do with that. I did have some plants that I want to put in here, but I might, instead of like the 5 or 6 plants that I was wanting to put in, I might only be able to put in like 2. But I also have to be able to find the plants, so I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do with that. We do have maybe a few more benches that we need to put in.
Cafe food may taste cheap, and that's because it
We can put a seat right here, and that's like got the perfect, that's got the view of the dragon's butt though. There we go. And so we've got the swordfish, so it kind of goes into like where we start having like the war of. The other thing I wanted to do. Yeah, that just needs more decoration buzz, so I'm fine with that. This one.
Guests feeling underwhelmed by the museum's decor are reminded to be less superficial.
Put the dragon right there. I like doing the larger ones if I can at all help it. And then for the floor, do I want to do, I don't like that though. Creepy orange, crimson. Carpet red. Hold on. If we do We could do that. I don't necessarily care for that either. Smart red? No. I mean, I could have a wood floor. I could do the dice floor. Oh, here. Or the diamond green? No. I think we'll do the dice floor. We have robbery goblins coming in. And I think I unlocked this here. Oops. Yeah, sapphire. One more.
Those who don't believe in aliens are asked to prepare themselves.
And line.
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
And then we can do, hold on.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
I think they're probably too far away. As long as but robbery goblins just steal money, not stuff. Like, I'm fine if they want to steal, like, you know, steal like $50,000 or something. I don't care. Just don't touch my exhibits. Okay, now.
Guests feeling hungry and distracted should try being fed and focused.
Can you please, like, actually do something? There. Oh, and last thing.
Vandal caught in the act.
This is a cool... This is apparently a hidden item. That one of the modders apparently found hidden in the files. This is an official
Ship's silent secret is longer
2
exposure to
point.
air for that unique soggy texture. That'll inspire your taste buds and spare you your
that just didn't make it to the game.
troubles.
It makes me wonder how much more is out there that we just don't know about.
Silently delicious.
Interesting to think about. But yeah, that's going to go into my dinosaur area. But this counts as a decoration, not an exhibit. So kind of sad on that, but I get it. I get it. Oh, let's do... I know, I keep saying one more thing. Let's have some benches. Okay. That should be good. Okay, let's go ahead and call that there. So yeah, so we finished that. We did quite a lot. But thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.